Let's resume get-child item command. Now, before we discuss depth parameter, let we understand the requirement first. Suppose current directory or the path specified in path parameter has a subdirectory with name dir underscore depth1, which has a subdirectory with name dir underscore depth3. dir underscore depth3 has another subdirectory with name dir underscore depth4 inside it. Means we have 5 directories, one inside another. Each directory has 2 text files. If we want to list down text files of all 5 directories, we can do it using recurse parameter like we saw in previous slide. Now requirement is we need to list text files only from first 3 levels of directories marked in green. How can we do it? Answer is using depth parameter. Depth parameter limit the number of levels to recurse. In this example, if we want to list the contents of first 3 levels of directories, then we can use depth parameter with integer 2. If you want to list the contents of specified directory only, that is current directory, then we can use numeric 0 with depth parameter. Please note that directory specified under path parameter always represent depth 0. I have highlighted this in pink color for easy identification. Next subdirectory, that is inside subdirectory at depth 1, represent depth 2, then depth 3, depth 4, and so on. You can try to understand this from example. In case still things are not clear, don't worry. We have demo section as well. I am sure that will help. When we run command get-child item, it returns all the items of specified directory along with their properties like mode, last write time, file size, name of the item, etc. Mode property is not a single property, but basically it is a set of attributes in itself. More about this we will see in coming slide. In screenshot we can see sample of output that we get when listing files. In example, we are trying to get contents of specific path, that is current working directory. One detail that we get while listing contents of a directory is mode. Basically, mode is not a single detail in itself. Please make a note of it. As I said in last slide, it is a set of various properties that tells us various things about the content, like it tells us whether the item is a directory or file, if it is ready for archive or not, whether the listed item is a link or not. As we can see in screenshot, if first character is D, then item is a directory, and if first character is hyphen, it means the item is a file. Same way, if mode has any of the character that is marked in green, that means it has property enclosed in bracket. But if it has a hyphen, that means it doesn't have that property. For example, in screenshot, one file has attribute h in mode. It means it is a hidden file. But for other files, it is a hyphen in that place. It means other files are not hidden. When we list items of a directory or specific location, we get so many details along with name like we saw in previous slide. Many times this may be helpful to get so many of information, but sometimes we may be interested only in name of item but not in other information of the item. Name parameter is used to get only names of listed items. In this example, we are trying to get names of items under current directory or specified path using name parameter. Sometimes there may be chances that we want to list out read-only files out of specific path that has hundreds of files including writable files as well. So we have 2 ways to fulfill our requirement. First is we can list down the items of specific path as a whole and then filter read-only files out of that result. Second option is we can list down only read-only files using parameter read-only. So hidden, read-only, and system are three parameters used to list specifically hidden, read-only, and system files respectively. In this example, in first command we are trying to list hidden files using hidden parameter. In second command we are trying to list read-only files using read-only parameter. In third command we are trying to list down system files using system parameter. Attributes parameter may be used to find files and folders with common attributes like archive, directory, compressed, hidden, encrypted, read-only, system, etc. In example, in first command we are trying to get items with attribute directory. It means we are trying to list down only directories under specified path, that is current directory. In second command we are trying to list down items which are hidden using hidden attribute. To use multiple attributes out of attributes highlighted in previous slide at same time, we can use operators like not, and, or. In this example, we are trying to get items with attribute not directory and not system files. It means we are trying to list items which are not a folder and should not be a system file as well. It means we are listing only normal files. Now let's recap. Get-child item is used to get items and child items in a specific path. GCI, dir, and ls are alias of this command. Filter, include, exclude, literal path, path, depth, file, directory are some of the parameters of this command. Hidden, read-only, system, parameters are used to literally hidden, read-only, or system files respectively.